Hey James, images and worship. This is where I disagree with you fully and completely. Uh, that molten image you described with the molten altar, wood carved with images on it, overlaid in gold. That's the first altar. That's the Ark of the Covenant. What about the bronze serpent? Christ even compared himself to the bronze serpent. Look upon it and be healed. If you go to the earliest churches are covered in images. The synagogues from the first century are covered in images. Uh, David P. Witham does something on church images where it shows this. And even if you research Calvinism, the one thing they'll bring up about Calvin being an iconoclast is because he didn't know. They didn't have the archaeology. We uncover synagogues from the first century BC and the first century AD, and it's nothing but images. The first churches were like this too. It was only later on that the iconoclasts gained power. If you look at say the Decalogue, I think speaking to the Ten Commandments. If you look at that, it's restriction on the pagan images clearly because you have to put it in context. Look what Moses did next. Did he violate all of that when when he made the tabernacle, when they made the ark? Uh, it was people holding things up as God, not religious iconography or veneration of those actual wooden things. Yes, because the veneration goes to God. Why sprinkle blood on the mercy seat? I mean, the that's why all of the iconography in Eastern Church, because it's myth or just added later or whatever. That Luke was the first iconographer, uh, but that's even wrong. Look at the images that were made from Christ's very resurrection. I mean, the only one we have left is the Shroud of Turin, which I believe is the shroud that wrapped him. I think the fire with the bronze melting into it distorted it in the Middle Ages, so we can't have proper carbon dating. But even the carbon dating that they did was from a piece that was reworked. They actually took it from a piece of patch cloth. They didn't take it from the original shroud. We have the holy image made without hands, which was probably destroyed in the French Revolution. We have in the East, there's another image like that. Uh, the image maker was the resurrection. And early Christians followed this and knew this. Even Eusebius, even though he remarks it as idolatry, says, yeah, there's the statue of this golden statue of a woman praying to Jesus outside of the church. What's your response to this? Peace to you.